Repentance is a movie that was made that had originally incarnated as a movie called The Guru and the Gypsy. And in The Guru and the Gypsy, it was about the complexity of a few human beings and who were brought together in one story where the character of the gypsy needed to get to the bottom of some tragedy that happened in his life through very unorthodox ways, and it was an experimental movie where I played the gypsy, and I looked at it and I was happy with it. Then I showed it to Forrest Whitaker, with whom I had already made a film before called Ripple Effect, and we were friends and we're exploring doing other things together. And then Forrest liked it, and it naturally became something that we decided to remake into what Repentance has become. It's a movie that is really exploring the complexity of revenge, of truth, of guilt, of karma, and really that fine line that separates the good from the bad in from in every aspect of the movie and its making. So I would say that's how I would explain Repentance. What Forrest does in a very exciting way right here is that he doesn't cave in. Anthony Mackie gives us many reasons why we should believe him. I mean, he's trapped. He's innocent. He's saying that he has nothing to do with it, and he looks like he wouldn't have anything to do with it. And Forrest manages to pull out of him, a lot of what went on. And in that sense, I think that it's really about listen to your instincts and don't, if your instincts are telling you that something happened, there must be some truth behind it. The most important character in the plot is I think Angel, because of his conviction that he's on a path to finding the truth. And because he is such a complex character that is acting as a monster, but also is projecting a human side to him and a fragile side to him, which it's the fragility of a monster that's seeking the truth, who could be right or wrong, but who's going about it as if he's absolutely right. And because of the ways he proceeds, it makes it a little bit kind of confusing as to how anybody that has anything good in them would go down a path of trying to find out things the way he's going about it. I love the actors. Each one of them, I think, did amazing work. Forrest, I expected it, although you can never, but he's such a formidable actor and always delivers, so I expected Forrest to be fantastic, and he was, just even more fantastic than I thought. I thought Mike Epps delivered a fantastic performance because his rawness made him special in so many ways. And then when you realize the truth between him and his brother, Anthony, and you realize that in a way he's been a victim all his life of a dysfunctional, relationship between him and his parents, between him and his brother, and he's become the person he is, which is miserable and beaten by life, and went down a path that doesn't seem to be a real reflection of who he is. He seems to have in him, what takes to do good in life. And yet he's been sucked into the dark and so on. And Anthony Mackie, I just, very much loved that. I thought he was wonderful and wonderful to work with. We decided, Forrest and I and Nina Yang, that we would make the movie in New Orleans. We sent a team over there. We started producing, prepping, building the movie around the fact that Forrest was in it. And then until 2 days before the film, we didn't have a cast. We didn't have a cast until 2 days before principal photography. And then Forrest showed up with a cast, basically. I mean, it just happened so quick, where the cast manifested, and it's because of Forrest. So as a director, I thought it was just like I've gone. It's like going through a phase of not knowing what's going to happen. Are we making the movie or not? To all of a sudden having like a dream cast that shows up on the movie set in New Orleans, and realize that the past 2 months that we were prepping the movie, not knowing quite what it would be, it just became. I thought that was a lot of fun because it had some magic to it. Forrest is capable as a producer to deliver small miracles and big miracles. It's like, and then he is such a generous person. When he's part of the creative process, he's so attentive to everybody's vision. He's truly unusual in that sense, because I know Forrest for working with him on 2 projects and other things that we are exploring together, and sitting in meetings with him very often, and I realize how absolutely generous he is with everybody sitting at the table.